What are HTML fragment identifiers in URL? Have you ever clicked a link and found yourself instantly transported to a specific section of a web page? That magic is thanks to HTML fragment identifiers. So, what exactly are they? Let's break it down in a simple way. An HTML fragment identifier is a part of a uniform resource locator that directs you to a specific section within an HTML document. This means instead of loading an entire page, you can jump straight to the content you want. It makes navigating web pages much easier and quicker for users. You will find fragment identifiers at the end of a URL, right after a hash symbol. For example, in the URL example.com/page.html hash section 2, the fragment identifier is section 2. This identifier matches an element in the HTML document that has an id attribute set to section 2. When you enter this URL, your browser loads the page and automatically scrolls to that section. Now let's talk about the id attribute in HTML. To use fragment identifiers effectively, elements on your page need unique id attributes. For instance, if you have a heading like this, h2 id is equal to section 2/h2, this id is what the fragment identifier in the URL refers to. When you click a link that includes a fragment identifier, the browser jumps to the part of the page where the matching id is located. This is especially helpful on long pages where finding specific content can be a hassle. One interesting fact is that using a fragment identifier does not reload the page. Instead, it simply moves your view to the specified part. This makes for a smoother user experience. Fragment identifiers are also important in the context of URL. They always come after the main URL and any query parameters, separated by a hash symbol. For example, in the URL example.com/page.html, search is equal to term hash section 2. The fragment identifier is section 2. These identifiers are particularly useful in single-page applications and with JavaScript. They allow scripts to change visible content without needing to load a new page. This enables dynamic navigation and bookmarking within web applications. In practical terms, fragment identifiers help create internal links within a page. For example, you might have a table of contents that links to different sections or allows users to share a specific part of a page. They relying on the HTML id attribute to mark the target location. In essence, HTML fragment identifiers in URL allow you to link directly to specific parts of a web page. By using the hash symbol followed by an element's unique id, you create a more navigable and user-friendly experience on your website.